Hi, I'm really excited to show you our customer portal in this tutorial. What's exciting about our customer portal is we have spent a lot of time really optimizing it to be extremely usable for your consumers. It's a delightful experience. It works really well on desktop and mobile, and it's something that offers a lot of power and flexibility. Before I jump into the portal, I'll show you our passwordless login. This is optional, but it can be really powerful and really help reduce some of the customer support requests you might get around account creation or remembering passwords. Customers don't actually have to create an account or remember a password with this login. They just enter their email address. Our system searches to make sure they're a subscriber. If they are, they're emailed and or texted a code, and they enter their code to log in. Instead of doing this right now, I'm actually going to go through a purchase flow with you so we can see kind of the end-to-end experience. So I'm going to just purchase a basic subscription here, and I'm just going to go straight to checkout. Here I'll do tutorial, and I'm going to just enter a basic address and the test credit card information. And from here, I will check out. Oops, I need a name. Okay. Great. So once I've purchased, I can just hit manage account. I can also go through passwordless login, or I'll get an email with a link that actually just takes me directly to my subscription. I'll do Emily Bus tutorial Awtomic to show you this flow. So now I'm going to get a code. I'll grab it from my phone. Continue, and I'm in. And again, the email links that we send, so via email or actually also via SMS or Klaviyo if you use that integration, will actually just take me straight to this page, which is the details of my subscription. Now, there's a lot going on here, and if you haven't watched our tutorials on our moments feature, I highly recommend doing that. These are moments that I've set up that are meant to incentivize retention. So you can see after I've been a member for 6 months, I'll get an additional 10% off forever. I get some acknowledgments for hitting certain milestones. I'll get a gift on my fifth order. I'll get 15% off of my third order. So I have a lot to look forward to here. And I've already saved one tree with my purchase. And this is kind of talking about, if the product that I'm selling has a mission of sustainability, for example. And I get this little message of acknowledgement because I just had this impact. So I'm going to close that for now. So we'll see in our portal, we have, it's very clean and easy to use, but we have everything that a customer might want to do here. So at the top level, they can skip their next order or they can place their order now. They can also go even deeper, so they can edit their next billing date to any date that they want to, save that. They can edit their frequency. We support custom frequencies if that's something that you can do operationally. These are all settings. So maybe I have very specific needs around exactly when I want my refills to come. So I can say I'm really an every 8 weeks type of customer. I can add a phone number here for SMS if I haven't provided one at checkout. I can edit my shipping information, add new addresses or pick any from my profile. And then I can also edit my payment method. Awtomic is the only app where you can actually add a new credit card directly in the customer portal, which is huge. This is a big time saver and way to avoid having people drop off for failed payments. You can also add any discount codes here as long as they're set up to work with subscriptions. So this is a great way to work with referral or loyalty apps without even needing any additional connection. We can put any codes in here and they'll apply to the order. If they're stackable, then they can also be stacked, but that is controlled by the settings in Shopify, which we'll cover in another tutorial. We also support real pause, so people can pause indefinitely, although we do try to get them to just delay instead, and cancel. And by default, you don't even have to do anything. We set up cancel mitigation for you. You can also customize your reasons, but before you do that, right off the bat, we're following best practices. So for example, if I say I'm moving to a new place, we ask you to update your address. If I say I have too much, we ask you to update your frequency, and so on. If I choose to continue, we also have a setting that allows you to set up a cancel mitigation discount. So this is a way to say, hey, before you cancel, do you want a discount to stay? This only is ever offered once, so people can't abuse it. You can control the settings around what the discount is and what the copy says and all of that in our admin experience as well. If I choose to continue, then I'll be asked to leave a note. All of this information is saved for you and displayed in our dashboard, and also you can get all the details in our export. Back to the more exciting things around subscriptions. So anything that I have in my order, I can edit the quantity. I can also edit to different variants. This one doesn't have variants, but if it did, I could do that. Or I can swap for another product. And you have a lot of settings in admin that control what customers are able to choose in this section. Beyond that, you can also set up add-ons in our app, which are very powerful. We always highlight 3, and you can change the priority of the rules you set up that make it sure that the 3 items displayed here are the most likely items for the customer to purchase, including specifying exactly what should show up based on what they have in their subscription, showing recommended products that are determined based on purchase behavior in your store, so driven by machine learning, and also other rules. So for example, you can do things like if you only ship certain products in the US but not internationally, you can only show specific ones for folks with US shipping addresses, things like that. So a lot of power in our add-ons. If I go to add a product, I can see any of the variant information here. I can select a specific variant, and then I can add the product on, and you see it come up here. And so this one's added as a one-time add-on. I have settings in the store where I can either have add-ons all be one time or subscription, or let them choose, and those actually can be specific to specific groups of add-ons. So I can define that for all my merch, they're added one time. For all my other products, they're added as the customer's choice. It can be one time or subscription, things like that. We even support adding Build-A-Boxes via add-ons. I'll go into this a little bit more in our Build-A-Box consumer experience tutorial. But for now, you can kind of see how easy it is to add items and see, since this one has variants, when I go into edit it, I can actually just change the variant right in here and update. So you can see how easy it is for customers when they come to their portal, and again, directly from a secure link from their email or text messages, they can make the edits they need to make and move on with their lives, which is really the best. We want subscriptions to be convenient for them. We want it to be really easy for them to add and explore new products. And our whole portal is oriented around making this just a really great experience for consumers, and a place where it's easy to shop, it's easy to make the edits they need to stay subscribed. So we're always doing things here that drive expansion revenue and retention. And again, all of these things can be controlled with settings in the admin app. So, if there are certain things that don't work for your brand, then they can be changed. It's all brandable as well. You can see this is branded to my demo shops with the purple buttons, but everything can be made to look very much like your theme. That's very simple. And we're very proud of our portal. It's been something that we've spent a lot of time perfecting and really making sure usability is great for. So we're excited to have you try it out. Please reach out if you have any questions or would like to see any specific cases. We're happy to set them up for you.